So today I got up this morning and I had this message on my mind, and I don't really know why, but I kept feeling the urge to expect something good. Whether I needed to expect something good today or tomorrow or next week, there was this heavy feeling of needing to have what we would call a spirit of expectation. Somehow things materialize differently for us when we are sitting in a place and we are expecting something to take place. Whenever I leave out of my house daily, I set an expectation on how I need that day to go. So I'll say a prayer. I say a prayer over my home. I say a prayer over my day, over my family, my loved ones, my fiance. I set a prayer with the expectation that I expect everything to be as I need it to be, even better than what I left it. And so likewise, whenever we are going about our day or whenever we are going about our lives and we find ourselves hoping and needing and wanting things to materialize, maybe we are struggling financially, maybe we're having issues in our home, maybe we're on a job and we're just not quite happy. Let me encourage you to start expecting something different. So if you are looking to be able to live out a dream, let's say if you want to own a business or you want to become an entrepreneur, the best way to begin seeding that into you is to start having an expectation that that is something that you want to take place. Everything, I believe, is tied to some sort of expectation. So that's just as if I were to go to the grocery store and I go in with the expectation that I'm going to come out with a certain list of things that I have already prepared. When I leave out of the grocery store, then I should have already manifested that thing that I went into the store with the expectation of taking part in. Expectation is all around us if we care to pay attention. Even when we go to work, if you're working and you get up on Monday and you go to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then by the time you complete your work week cycle, at the end of that work cycle, you have an expectation of what? You have an expectation to be paid. And so likewise, when we are dealing with the personal goals of our lives, we should set those goals with the expectation in mind that what I am setting will end up manifesting. And I think some of the problems that we deal with as individuals and that we struggle with is that we are sitting in broken situations, but yet we don't have an expectation to come out of them. We don't set an expectation in our minds that even though things are this way today, they don't have to be this way tomorrow. I have to be able to understand what my reality is in order to set an expectation to have something different. Those people who are leaders of other people, leaders of organizations and leaders of churches, they are leaders because they have learned how to master the skill of setting expectations. If I am a leader at work, I am a leader because I know how to understand what the goals that have been set above me are and how to raise my expectations to meet those goals. Likewise, I know how to delegate down those same expectations so that those who are under me can rise to the occasion and that collectively we can meet our goals. And it's all driven by expectation. So ask yourself, what is it in my life that I need to fix? Or what is it in my life that I'm trying to change? What is it in my life that I am needing to come to fruition in a better way, and it's for some reason it just seems like it's not taking place? I would advise you, or invite you rather, to sit down and begin to write out the expectations that you are needing to take place as it concerns the things that you have on your heart. Whether it be you want to go to school, you want to get your degree, I'm expecting to have a certain income by a certain year. When you place that expectation out there, now you have held yourself to a place of accountability. And so I cannot expect for something to take place if I'm not going to respond to the spirit of the expectation. So what that means that is, if just like the example with the grocery store, if I expect to go into the grocery store and I'm expecting to make spaghetti tonight, then I have to hold hold myself to an account that when I go into the store, there are certain items that I have to pick up. There's a certain activity that I'll have to do when I come home from the store in order for the thing that I'm expecting to take place to manifest. So as far as expectations are concerned, we have to play an active role when it comes to expecting what we need to take place. If we are looking for change to manifest in our lives, whether we are looking to get that dream car, or we're looking to get that dream house, or whether we are looking to get our credit score to be to a certain place, you cannot get these things to take place if you're not operating in a place and in a spirit of expectation. That means that you have to be able to stand in your reality and say, this is what I need to do in order to get this type of change to take place. That also means that we have to become fully aware of where we are, where we've been, and where we're trying to go. Because if I'm trying to make this happen 10 years down the road, then I need to be preparing now in order to get this to happen later. Oftentimes when I am teaching and ministering to other people, I bring up seed time and harvest, and the reason why I bring it up so often is because it is so paramount to our successes in life. If you don't understand that in order to get something you have to put out something, then you are already missing the point. Just like if I had a field out in front of me and I plant corn seeds, and that means that I'm planting these corn seeds with the expectation that when my harvest comes, I'm going to reap a harvest of corn stalks. I'm going to reap a harvest that is going to yield bushels of corn. I'm going to reap a harvest, not potatoes, not apples, not any other type of vegetable or fruit, but I'm going to yield that thing which I have seeded and planted. And so if we place ourselves into a position to be able to understand the dynamics of how things manifest, we will get up and we will allow our days to be more on purpose. That means that I will get up in the morning, and if I'm expecting to have a good day, I will set the atmosphere so that good day can manifest. I will get up and listen to calming music or whatever it is that places you in a happy space so that you can fulfill the expectation. That means that you have to be in control and in sync with your reality, because you can still have a happy day even if that coworker that you don't get along with comes and get on your nerves. You can make an active decision in your reality that my expectation was that I will have a good day, and I'm going to remain in control of the outcome of that expectation. The problem that we are facing is that too many of us are giving our power away, and we are setting expectations, but yet we don't commit to the work that it takes for those expectations to manifest. If we don't do that, then we'll find ourselves depressed, and we'll find ourselves living in situations that are not serving us. So it's time to interrupt the pattern. It's time to break the cycle. If you want change to take place, my best advice to you is to set expectations, and let those expectations come from your heart. Let it be those things that you really desire to take place, because if you do that, then you are on the path, my friend, of changing your life for the better, and you will find that happiness has always been in your reach. You just have to set the expectation to have it manifest.